Hey there, in this video, this is basically part two. So, thanks for watching this video. I'm basically just going to be going over what I reviewed in the last video, which is the last part, and just going to be going over the rest of the brand development. So, I guess without further ado, we can get started. So, review part one is basically just defining the brand's values and the target missions, the target audience. Second, just development of branding and positioning. Third is just designing of the brand's visual identity through logos and other visual assets. So pretty much this video is just going to be just going over about part two. So I guess I could just skip the bullshit and just get started. So basically, the next part is that you want to build a brand awareness and loyalty. You want to create a plan for getting your brand in front of potential customers and a larger audience. So the only way that you could really do this is you have various marketing channels, and this is where you basically just develop a marketing plan and basically want to utilize organic and paid ads. And if you're starting out, I would recommend just using organic marketing 100%, but I still recommend doing organic marketing. I pretty much that's my whole spiel. Like that's the majority of my content, just organic marketing. I go over the ins and outs of that whole strategy, so feel free to check out the rest of my videos that go over that more in depth. Um, anyways, I think organic marketing is very effective, especially if you want to get a lot of traffic coming in, especially if you don't have a budget or have much money. So I definitely think it's a good way to get a lot of leads coming into your website. So definitely take that to your advantage, and you definitely want to track the success of your strategy as well. Otherwise, it might not work out to the best of your ability. So you can never succeed without tracking your success or looking at the numbers. So KPIs, it can also be your best friend. Looking at your KPIs can you know be the best thing that you could do, especially considering that numbers are very important in what you're doing, and you want to make sure that you definitely are able to, um, I guess, hit those key measurements that you want to hit if you want to achieve your goals faster. So, you always want to be like a mad scientist. You want to look for ways to test. You want to improve. You want to expand on things, and you consistently want to strategize and see which ones work, which strategies work, and which ones don't. So whether or not your strategies are working is something for you to experiment, and if they fail, you got to find it, find ways to make it work, and if not, and if it does succeed, then find ways to strengthen them or enhance them further. So resilience is also a key as well, especially if your KPIs aren't doing so well. So you also always want to maintain that consistency, and you want to make sure that every single metric is able to flourish. Every single thing in your brand has to align with each other, and not only in its values but in its metrics as well. And if it's not, then it's failing. So whether it's your website, your target audience, or short form content, whatever the case is, every single thing has to fall in line with each other. Otherwise, they're not going to do well, and it all just falls apart. It's like a domino effect. But you always want to make sure that's in line with not only your brand and your vision, but also within um, metrics as well, and make sure those KPIs are hitting as well. So it kind of like goes hand in hand with principle five. But you know, like I mentioned, if there's one thing that goes against the brand's vision or values, everything else is gonna fail. So you want to make sure everything just falls in line with the vision, the identity, the overall message of your brand. That way, you're able to really do well, and you're able to really hit those goals, hit those metrics that you want to hit. And obviously, it's the start of something greater than you could already imagine. You're already off to a successful brand, and you want to make sure that you're able to really hit that last principle as well. You want to be consistent, and that's, in my opinion, the most important one. I think consistency. But what are you waiting for? What is stopping you from doing this? So I recommend that you get started right away and implement these strategies and really focus on how you can grow your brand to the next level. So I'm just gonna end it there. I don't want to keep it too long. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, that's pretty much part two. So hope you have a great weekend.